Good morning from Rock Ice Center for your New York Dynamo versus the Jersey Hitman. The start of the THF playoffs. Looks like we're going to be starting with Cowison, Kalan, and Gadwa on the front end, with Modest and Benshoff on the back end, with Wing in net. Gadwa's in for the draw. Hitman win it back. Move it from D to D. Try to get it up into the zone. They do. Benshoff didn't have it. He plays it around the boards to Gadwa. Gadwa gets it up to Kalan. Hitman get it back down into the corner. They got it behind the net. They get it out to the D. A little bit of a tough angle here in this side of the ice. Gadwa has it. Moving up the left side. Got Kalan in the center. Collison is Oh, he shoots and he scores. That was Callison. That was going down the center, but Gadwa shot and scored. The Dynamo left early, 1-0. It's a good way to start. One shot, one goal. Oh, yeah, he's camping. His camp's going for it. He's going to take it around behind his own net. Plays it back around towards Middleton. Middleton plays it over to Labor. Labor plays it over to Frazier. Frazier's taking it up the right side. Gets it up to Patrick. Goes back into the Dynamo zone. Middleton picks it up. They're right below me here. I can't see who that is, but they just took a hit. That was Patrick that took that hit. Middleton's got it, trying to play it out. Chapman picks it up. He plays it around the boards with Mahoney. Mahoney tries to pass it out to Evans. Hitman picked it up. They dump it down into their zone. Walker's chasing after it. Walker plays it around the boards to Mahoney. Mahoney plays it up to Evans. Evans is going, skating into the zone. Takes a shot. Save, Hitman. And he hangs on to it. So we got Bennett on the back end with Walker, Callison, Gadwa, and Kalan on the front end. Hitman changing up their lines. They are a home team, so they allowed to change last. Hitman get it. Trying to get it out of zone. Bennett tries to keep it in. But it's called for offsides. Gadwa's in for the draw. Hitman win it back. They get it out of zone. Bennett tries to play it back into their zone. And then with a shot wide. They're able to keep it in. Play it back to their teammate. Comes back around Gadwall with a nice hit there. And see who's Callison playing it right underneath me here. Gadwall is in there too. Hitman, they get it out of zone. Hitman had it. They bring it back into the zone now. Shot, save, wing, and he'll hang on to it. No rebound. Yeah, he's camping on the draw now. He wins it over to Modest. Tries to get it out of the zone. Hitman are able to keep it in. Get it down behind the Benshoff. Benshoff plays around the boards. Modest is there to try to break up the play. Hitman have it. Benshoff is on them. Raver's on the forecheck too. Shot from the point. Blocked out front. Behind the net, Benshoff plays it around the boards. Camp is in there. They're all battling for the puck. Patrick. Benshoff. Camp comes away with it. Gets it up to Labor. Hitman are able to keep it in. Patrick picks it up. With it, gets it up to Camp. Modest picks it up and dumps it into the zone. Takes a hit. Hitman have it. Evans plays it. Can't really see down in that end who it is. I know Evans is over there. Okay, there goes the puck down around the back of the net. Middleton keeps it in on the far side. Comes back to Chapman. Chapman shoots and it's blocked. Frazier takes a shot. Save. Nice shot there by Frazier. Hitman dump it down. This might be an icing. Yeah, it will be. So we got Callison, Gadwa, Kalan, Bennett, and Walker on the ice for Dynamo. Hitman wins back. Gadwa's on it. Kalan picks it up. They give it around. Bennett is playing it along the boards. Hitman try to get out of his zone. They're able to do so. Callison picks it up. Center ice. Gets it over to Bennett. Bennett over to Callison. Hitman pick it up. Walker's on it now. Here goes Gadwa. Walker gets it behind the net. Plays it up to Callison. Callison gets it over to Kalan. Bennett has it now. Skating over to the far side. Trying to get it in deep. Hitman have it in their zone. Try to break it out. Modest picks it up. Gets it over to Hayescamp. Hayescamp with a shot. Save. So a face-off will be to the right of the Hitman's goalie. With Hayescamp in on the draw. With Patrick and Labor. I think that's Labor over there. Yep, that's Labor. Hitman have it behind the net. Patrick's in on the forecheck. Think we're going to get a penalty here. I'm honest. Couldn't see it, but I know he was going in for the hit. See what the call is. Roughing. So the Hitman will be on the penalty or the power play for a minute 30. Middleton has it. Over there up against the boards. Oop, he came out. I think it went out of the net. Or out of the rink. It did. Ref didn't see it, but I saw it go up and over the glass. Chapman wins it back to Middleton. Middleton tied up along the boards, trying to kill some time. Chapman has it now. Gets it back to Middleton. Middleton. He got stripped up. So that's going to even it up here with 54 seconds left on the penalty to Modest. So the teams will be skating 4-on-4 now for 54 seconds, and then Dynamo will be on the power play. Gadwa wins it back. Comes out of his own. Walker's chasing it down. Gets it over to Bennett. Bennett gets it to Gadwa. Gadwa skating on the right side. He shoots. Save over into the corner. Bennett picks it up. I think that's Mahoney out front that had it. They got it back to Walker. Now Gadwa with a shot. Blocked out front. Walker's got it. Mahoney goes in to help Walker out. They're still fighting for it behind the the net. Bodies are falling all over the place. Mahoney with a good hit over along the boards. No icing on this play as it comes back. That was Walker that tried to get it up to Bennett and was a little bit too far, so that's going to be an icing. Modest is out of the box. Dynamo's on the power play now for 35 seconds. With Gadwa, Callison, Kalan, Benshoff, and Middleton on the ice. Hitman win it back. They play it down deep into the zone. Benshoff is in the to pick it up. He plays it up to Gadwa. Gadwa skating in. Gadwa to the center. Shoots. Deflected up and out of play. Nice deflection there by the Hitman. Gadwa on the draw. Hitman win it back into the corner. Kalan's in there. Gadwa picks it up. Skating behind the net. Looking for Benshoff out front. Benshoff plays it over to Middleton. Middleton with a shot that gets saved. Hitman get it out. Gadwa picks it up. He gets it over to Benshoff. Benshoff passes it up to Callison. Callison skating in with a shot. Hitman goalie gloves it down for the whistle. Hitman just took a sandwich from Patrick and Labor. Patrick comes out with it, out to Fraser. Fraser with a shot. Ooh, looked like it got tipped, but the goalie made a nice save there. So we got Hayes Camp, Patrick, and Labor with Bennett and Walker. Hitman have it behind their net. Labor's in there. He knocks the Hitman off the play. Hayes Camp plays it along the near board. Patrick comes over. That's going to be a penalty. Roughing. So the Hitmen are now on the power play again for a minute 30. Dynamo have Labor, Walker, Hayes Camp, and Bennett on the ice for the kill. They win it over. Bennett tries to get it out of play. Hitman's able to keep it in. Shot, save, wing. Hayes Camp wins it over to Bennett. She gets tied up along the boards with the Hitman. They come away with it. Circling around, get it out to the point. Point to point. For the slot guy. Try to get a shot off. Nice block out there. Hayes Camp is able to get it out of his own. He's still on the forecheck. Hitman break it out. Skating it into the Dynamo zone. Bring it around back. Benshoff picks it up. Now Middleton's got it. He plays it out. Hopefully soft enough that it won't be an icing. Chapman's actually going to get there and get it before. Chapman with a nice forecheck there. Hitman get it back in the zone. Middleton's got it. Now Benshoff. He plays the body. Hitman get it back. Shot from the point. Save. They play it back to the point. Play it down low to the slot. They try to get it back to the point and it goes out of the zone. And the penalty's over to Patrick now, so Dynamo's back to even strength. Hitman have it. And they're offsides. Gadwall's in for the draw. Hitman get it in. Down low, Frazier's there to play around the Callison. Callison gets it up to Gadwa. Gadwa skates it out. Down into the Hitman zone. Trying to get to the net. Callison picks it up. Hitman tried to clear it out, but it goes off of one of the players on the bench, so it's going to go back into their zone for a face-off. Dynamo will change it up to D. Bennett and Walker are out there now with Hayes Camp. Oh, no. Gadwa, Kalan, and Callison still out there. Hitman only had 4 players on the ice. Hitman have it down in the corner. They play it around the other corner. Back again behind their net. Callison and Kalan break that up. Keeping them from being able to break that out. They're able to get it out there. Bennett picks it up. Bennett pulls it over to Callison. Callison skating it up. He gets it in the onside. Bennett tries to keep it in, but they're going to call that offsides. Hitman win it. Dump it into the zone. Middleton's going back to play it. He gets it up to Labor. Labor gets it out over to Patrick. Patrick skating it up into the Hitman zone. He makes a nice move, shot, save over into the corner. Two Dynamo players get tangled up there. Hitman trying to break it out. They're not able to do so. Now they are. Middleton's got it. So everybody's outside, so Middleton goes back in. He's got it down low. Evans is coming in on the forecheck. Good play there. Mahoney gets it. Skating over towards the center. Tries to get it over to Frazier. Hitman are able to intercept that. They're skating up into their zone. They get a shot on net. Wing plays it over to Modest. Modest gets it up to Mahoney. Mahoney takes a hit. So does Modest. Except for Mahoney actually had like a reverse hit. The kid that was trying to hit him actually went down. Modest has it. Plays it over to Evans. Evans plays it up and into the zone. They're on sides. No icing. Goes over to the near side. Gets tipped back in a little bit farther. Now Hitman play it out. That's going to be an icing. So the faceoff will be down in the Hitman zone for Gadwa, Kalan, and Callison. Somebody might have jumped the start there. Hitman win it. They're able to get it out of the zone. Bennett's there to play it. Bennett takes her man right into the boards. Nice play there. Gadwa comes in and picks it up. Something's going on behind the play here. We're going to have, I think, matching penalties. I think I saw both hands signal to go to the box. Yep, cross check and a slash. So Hitman being called for a cross check, and Bennett is called for a slash. So they're going to skate 5-on-5 with the matching penalties. Hitman get into the zone. Middleton's down there with Gadwa. Gadwa picks it up. Gadwa plays it over to Callison. He breaks it out of the zone up into the Hitman zone. Shot, blocker to the side. Kalan's there to pick that up. Kalan skating into the center. He takes a shot, gloved by the Hitman goalie. Hitman win the draw. Play it up the glass to try to get it out, and it goes out of play. Refs need another puck. And then win the draw again. Callison's in on a forecheck with Falon. Middleton tries to keep that in. But the Hitmen are able to break it out, come down into the zone. Shot, save, wing. Callison picks it up, skates it around, and gets it out to Falon, who gets it back to Callison, and he gets it out of the zone. Hitman get it back in. Nice break up there. Labor picks that up. He sends it down, but it's going to, nope, it's not going to be an icing. Labor in on the forecheck. Tries to get over to Hayescamp. Hayescamp picks it up now in the corner. Centers it out front. Oh. Hitman broke that up. A nice try there by Hayescamp. Walker keeps it in. Oh. Yes, not. Oh, wait. Nope, we got a penalty here. That's what the call was. Looks like Patrick. They called a trip. So the Hitmen are back on power play here. Camp is in for the draw. Walker picks it up, skates it out of the zone. He's going to go for an icing, though. Camp coming back out for the draw. He wins it over to Frazier. Pittman get it back to the point. Miscue there on their pass. Evan picks it up, gets it out of the zone. Pittman pick it up. Camp is in on the forecheck. Pittman are coming up, skating down the far side. Back to the point, shot, wing with a save. So now we got Chapman in for the draw with Mahoney and Bennett and Middleton on the ice. 55 seconds left to go in the period. They play it back. They go D to D. For the man in the slot. Back to the D at the blue line. Dynamo keeping their box nice, getting in the shooting lanes. Shot, save, win. So 29 seconds left. Gadlaw comes in for the draw. Hitman win it. Gadlaw tips it out. He gets it out. He's scooting in. All alone. Oh, nice save by the goalie. Hitman breakout. Coming into the zone. Try to pass it over. I think Walker got a tip on that. Playing it behind the net. Wings got it. He'll cover it up with 3 seconds to go. Hitman win it. Shot. Blocked by Gadlaw. That's going to do it for the period. So a good first period there for the Dynamo. They get the early goal from Gadlaw. And they skated back and forth. Both teams getting their opportunities. So still a lot of hockey here to play. 32 minutes left, 2 periods. There's 2 seconds left, I think. Yeah, 2 seconds left on the Patrick penalty. So the Dynamo will start the period on the kill. Hopefully it plays at this end of the ice mostly so that, although it's going to give me a harder time with the camera angles, but it'll be better for the Dynamo. So you got Kalan, Gadwa, Bennett, and Walker. Assuming Callison will come out as soon as Patrick comes out, and that's what happened. Hitman dump it down into the zone. Bennett is back there. They get it out front. They get a shot off, and Wing made the save over into the corner. Walker picks it up, plays it around to Kalan. Kalan plays it out to try to hit Callison. Now Walker plays it around the boards to Bennett. Callison tries to get it over to Kalan. Goes back down into the corner. Walker plays it around to Callison. Jersey, I think, got a shot there, but Wing made the save. Gadwa's got it now. Kalan played that over to him nicely. Gadwa skating into the zone. Centering for Bennett. Kalan picks it up. Shot. Still loose. Goes way out of the net. He goes over to the corner. Callison's got it. Plays it back around. Bennett's there. Plays it back around the other side. Mahoney's over there. But the Hitmen are able to get that out. Soft enough that it won't be an icing. Benshaw's back there to play it. Benshaw has it. Gets it up to Chapman. Chapman ducks the Veda hit. And in the process, the puck came out of the zone all the way down for an icing. Although it looked like the Hitman kid wasn't really skating that hard. Probably could have gotten that puck before I went over the line. Anyway, icing. Face off in the Dynamo zone. Chapman's there to take it. He wins it back to Benshaw. Benshaw plays it back up to Chapman. Guys are playing up the boards. Hitman are able to keep it in. They're still fighting over along the boards there. Now it's back down into the corner. They get it out front. Shot, save Wing. Nice save there by Wing on that really close shot. Evans has it, breaks it up, gets it into the zone. Ooh, he takes a big hit. The Dynamo is going to go on a power play for this one. So Hitman are going to be on the kill for a roughing. Camp, Patrick, and Labor are the forwards on this power play with Middleton and Frazier on the back end. Camp has it. Gets it back to Frazier. Frazier over to Middleton. Middleton's got it at the point. Shot. Tipped out front. Up and out of play. I don't know if that hit the post or not. Definitely got tipped, though, it looked like. Nice shot, though, from Middleton. Hitman win it back. Skid around the back of their zone. Trying to get it out. They're able to do so. Camp picks it up. Hitman get it down deep. It actually goes off a wing. Middleton picks it up, plays it around the back of the boards to Patrick, that's down there in the corner. Patrick gets it up to Labor. Labor up to Hayscamp. Hayscamp has it at center ice. Frazier's got it. He dumps it down low. Here comes Middleton chasing in for it. Hitman pick it up. They break it out. They dump it into the Dynamo zone. Callison's going for it in the far corner. Takes a hit from the Hitman. Hit from the Hitman. Anyway, Kalan has it. Kalan breaking out. Coming up into the zone. Bradwell's got it. Skate behind the net. Out to Callison. Oh, Hitman broke that up. Nice try, though, by Gadwell to get that over to Callison. Now Callison's got it. Skate behind the net. Callison dumps it back down low for Kalan. Kalan trying to get it. Gadwell gets it along the boards. Back to Kalan, out to Gadwell. Gadwell tries to shoot it. Just a little bit wide. Walker's got it. Over to Bennett. Oh, it's going to get out of the zone, though. So now they got to dump it back down low. They're able to get it in. Gadwell's got it. Out center. Gadwell. Oh, nice poke check there by the Hitman. Hitman had it. That was Evans going in for the hit, but missed the guy. Hitman have it behind the net. They're back at full strength. And somebody's going to be going. Yeah, a penalty coming here to somebody. Looks like the Hitman. I didn't see what he called there, but so Dynamo go right back on the power play. Chapman's in for the draw. Wins it over to Mahoney. Chapman's got it. Plays it down low. Evans is going in on the forecheck. Chapman's there with him. They're digging for it. Hitman come out with it. Hitman try to break it out. Middleton keeps it in. Gets it to Evans. Evans over to Frazier. Frazier back to Middleton. Middleton with a shot wide. Rebound. Just went wide. Mahoney couldn't get it. But now Evans has got it down in the corner. Gets it back out to Middleton. Middleton over to Frazier. Frazier with a shot tipped by Mahoney. Saved by the Hitman goalie. So a couple of good opportunities there created by that line. Looks like we're going to keep the same forwards where we switched up, and now we have Walker and Bennett on D. Hitman have it down in the corner. They try to break it out. They were able to do so. Bennett's back there to pick it up. Gets it over to Evans. Evans gets it up to Mahoney. Mahoney skating in, shot, blocked out front. Chapman's down there to play it. Evans has it in the corner. Evans looking for Mahoney out front. Tipped off with his stick by the Hitman. Walker plays it to Chapman. Chapman gives it back to Walker. Walker tries to play it over to Bennett. The Hitman saw that, read that. Nice save by Wing. That's played. Walker knocks that down and goes back to Bennett. Bennett is looking for Evans. Hitman picked that up. Ooh, that's a high stick. So I'll go all the way down into the Dynamo zone. for the face-off. He's camping for the draw, wins it back into the corner, the bench off. Comes out front, Patrick picks it up. They're able to get it out of zone. Bench off has it. Labor picks it up. He plays it over to the far side. Hitman get it down deep. Bench off, up to Labor. Looks like Labor took a hit there. Bench off has it again, plays it around the other side to his D partner, Modest, who gets it up to Patrick. Patrick tries to play it off the wall, we lay up out of zone. Hitman are able to keep it in. Bench off, down in the corner. Gets it over to Modest. Modest is playing it behind the net. Hitman come away with it. Get it out to the point. Shot. Tipped. Wings got it. It's like we got Gadwa, Middleton, Kalan, and Callison with Frazier as well. Dynamo win the draw. We're back down to the Hitman zone. Frazier's not able to keep it in that point. He goes back down to the Dynamo zone. Middleton's in on the chase. Gadwa picks it up. He takes a hit along the boards, but stays with it. Skating up the far side. Gets it over to Callison. Callison. Shot. Block. Out center to Kalan. Nice defense play by the Hitman there. Kalan's got it. Tries to get it over to Gadwa. Gadwa chips it down lower. He picks it up. Gets it out front. Moves around. Shot. Takes a hit. Walker. Oh, we got a penalty coming up. We got a hook. Him and coach isn't liking that call. Giving the ref some words about it. Dynamo will go back on the power play now. You got Middleton, Callison, Kalan, Gadwa, and Chapman. See if they can put one in the net here. Take advantage of these opportunities the Hitmen are giving them. That goes up and out of play. Hitmen win it back. Play it off the wall. Callison, he's not able to keep it in. It gets out. He gets it back there and gets it over to Middleton. Middleton plays it up to Callison. Hitman intercept that one and dump it back down into the Dynamo zone. Middleton plays it. Got it behind the net, breaking out. Gets it up to Callison. Callison over to Kalan. That comes off the board right to Gadwa. Gadwa with a shot. Just gloved to the side by the Hitman goalie. They shoot it all the way down. That's going to be an icing. Nice shot there by Gadwa. Monmouth keeps it in along the boards. Hayes Camp has it. Hayes Camp looking to set it up, gets it back to Modest. Modest over to Benshoff. Benshoff plays it down low to Evans. Evans has it in the corner, plays it over to Hayes Camp. Hayes Camp with a shot blocked by Hitman. Mahoney, he tries to center it nicely. Nobody's there to pick that up. Benshoff keeps it in, gets it down low to Evans. Evans over out front to Mahoney. Mahoney's there. But you get a stick on it. The Hitmen are able to get it out down into the Dynamo zone. Benshoff has it. Plays it up to Evans. A little too far. Gets away from him. He's out on the forecheck, though. Hitman skating around behind their net. Hayescamp is there to cut him off. They have to play it back around the other side. Now Evans picks it up. He's battling against three Hitmen, and Hitmen come away with it. They're trying to break it out of their zone. Their penalty's over. They score. Looked like it was tipped out front and went right up over the shoulder of Wing as he was moving back towards the center. Well, now we got a tied game. Walker down the plate in the far corner. And I think that's Mahoney. And Chapman. No, that's Walker. Trying a good forecheck, digging a shot off, saved by Wing over in the corner. That's Labor. Playing it off the wall to Chapman. Chapman plays it over to Patrick. Patrick plays it back to Frazier. Frazier dumps it down on net, so it's not icing. And they're going to cover it for a whistle. Hitman play it down around the back of the net. They chip it out of the zone. Middleton's going back to play it. He plays it back to Gadwa. Gadwa has it, plays it up to Kalan. Kalan, try to get it back to Gadwa. Big hit there by Middleton. Bennett has behind the Dynamo net. They break it up to Gadwa. He gets tripped up. They give it a tee to the bench, I believe. For whatever they're saying over there to them. So Dynamo is going to skate 5-on-3 here. Yep, so Dynamo are going to be 5-on-3 here for a minute 30. Let's see if they can cash in on this opportunity. Find the back of the net. Hitman tried to play it out. Bennett keeps it in. Bennett plays it over to Middleton. Middleton over to Gadwa. Gadwa down to Middleton. Middleton with a slapper. Save. Played out. Gadwa keeps it in. Shot. Wide. Bennett can't keep that one in, though. A little bit too far out of her reach. Dynamo regroup. Callison's got it. Now Middleton picks it up. Middleton's got it skating into the zone. Looking to center. Oh, broken up nicely by the Hitman. They set it all the way down. It's going to be an icing. Dynamo have Chapman, Evans. Looks like Hayescamp. Yep. Benshoff and Modest. Hayescamp plays down low to Chapman. Chapman skating out of the center. Chapman plays it over to Benshoff. Benshoff shot. Blockered. Played off the boards. Chapman has it, but they have to clear the zone. Whoever will do so. Chapman brings it back in. Hayescamp cutting to the center. Modest has it. Modest over to Evans. Evans just shot it wide. And he gets out of the zone. Modest picks it up. Moves it over to Benshoff. Benshoff over to Hayescamp. They're offsides. No. 4 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Gadwa wins it into the zone. Hitman get it back out. Walker tries to dump it back in, but Labor wasn't able to get out yet. So we got another offside. Going to go all the way out of the zone for an intentional offsides. Hitman win it back to the point. Yep. Out front, and they score. Hitman have it in their zone. Break it up the wall. There's a big hit by Middleton. No call on that. Bennett's got it. I think Bennett's going to get a penalty here. Or they're going to take both of them again. I don't know. I saw her go after one of the Jersey players. They just gave another key to somebody. I don't know who that's on, but unless he's calling, maybe it's timeout, signaling timeout. I don't know. Not sure what they're talking about over there, but now we're going to get back to hockey. Hitman win it back to the point. Shot. Tipped out front. Winger makes a save. Gadwall wins it back to Walker. Walker plays it around the back of the net over to Monist. Monist plays it up the boards to Kalan. Hitman are able to keep that in, though. Walker's got it on the far boards. Dowson. Hitman have it. Shot. Wide right. Gadwall picks it up. He's skating it out. He's skating up into the Hitman zone. He makes a move. Can't get a shot off, though. He gets a hit. Flipped up down in the corner. Gets it off front to Collison. Collison! It almost went in. Now, what do we got? Something going on the back end that I didn't see. But that was almost in. Looks like Jersey's getting another penalty here. I don't know what for, but something that happened away from the play. Gadwall wins it back to Collison. Collison gets a shot blocked out front by the Hitman. He's still down. Middleton gets it over to Gadwall. Gadwall down low to Hayescamp. Hayescamp over to Gadwall. Gadwall gets it off, and he scores. What a play. So finally, the Dynamo are able to capitalize on a power play and get a goal to tie this up at 2. With a minute 24 to go in the second period. Patrick gets it, wins it back to Modest. Hitman get it down into the zone. Middleton's down there. He gets it up to Patrick. Patrick tries to get it over to Chapman, but it comes out of the zone. Patrick is able to get that down. Gets it over to Evans. Evans, shot. Rebound. Patrick's got it. Oh, the goalie got it. Goalie did a good job there to dive on that puck to keep this a 2-2 game. Chapman's on the draw. Evans has it. Oh, they're not able to keep it in the zone. Benshoff plays it off the boards to Evans. Chapman picks it up. To Benshoff over to Patrick. Patrick. Well, he got hit up out of play. And with a nice shot. Sticked away by the goalie. Hitman play it out. Nice play there by Bennett and Mahoney to break up that shot for the point. Wader's able to save it. Monas plays it up the boards. Camp has it. Oh, Hitman get that back. That's the end of the second period. So a good second period there for the Dynamo. Still nice back and forth game. Kids are keeping their composure. I wish I could have taken advantage of a few more of those power plays, but we'll see what happens in this period. So to start the third period here, we're going to have Camp, Labor, and Evans or Patrick. Should be Evans, I think. But nope, it looks like Patrick. Walker and Bennett with wings still in goal. Hitman have it. Skating it back in behind their zone, behind their net. Labor's there on the forecheck. They try to break it out. It comes out up the far wall. It's going to go for an icing. So the face-off is going to be to the left of the Hitman's goalie. Gadwa, Kalan, and Cowison with Benshoff and Middleton are out there. Kalan just got knocked down off that face-off. Hitman tried to play it out off the glass, and it goes up over it. Out of play. Hitman have it trying to break it out. Gadwa picks it up, keeps it in the zone. He tries to take a shot. Ooh, Middleton tries to shoot it in, but that got blocked off of the shin pad and came out from the Hitman. Back to Benshoff. Benshoff gets it to Cowison. Callison tries to play it off the boards, but the ref was there, I believe. Gadwal's got it now. Gadwa skates out with it. He gets it into the zone, and he's getting held up. Evans is in on a forecheck. Hitman play it back around. They play it up. Frazier has it now. Frazier plays it off the boards to Chapman. Hitman are able to get it down deep. Mahoney picks it up. Mahoney tries to get it over to Evans. Evans has it, plays it off the glass. Hitman have it now. Looks like we got a delayed penalty. Nope. Yep. Penalty on Dynamo. Mahoney's going for interference. That must have happened behind the play as well, so I didn't see that. But now the Hitmen are going to go on a power play for a minute 30. Shot, save, comes out to Chapman. Chapman's breaking out with it. Evans picks it up, skates it into the zone, gets it down even deeper. That's where you want it to be. Hitman pick it up. They're breaking out, coming up into the zone. Walker's there. Keeps his man to the outside. They're going D to D. Shot, tip. Winger made the save over into the corner. Evans trying to play it to get it out. Chapman's over there. Hitman have it. Shot, wide, up and out of the, hit the netting. Hayes camp in for the draw. And Hitman win it back to the point. Shot blocked by the wing. He's got it in the glove. Hitman win that back again to the point. Setting it up. They shoot it in. Blocked by Patrick. Nice block there by Patrick. They're trying to get it back over to the other point. Shot. Tipped away. Middleton plays it around. Middleton picks it up. Plays it around. Patrick's got it. The penalty's over. Labor's got it in the zone. Tries to center it for Monist. And the Hitman goalie's able to cover that up. So 12:19 to go here. We still got a 2-2 game. Hitman won the draw again. Oh, nice job there by Callison to break that up and get a shot off. Saved by Hitman goalie. Good opportunity there. Kalan playing it over in the corner. Benshoff's there as well. The Hitman come away with it. In the skates. They get it back to the point. Get it down low. Gadwa's there. He plays him off the puck. But they pick it up, get it back to the point. Shot wide. Benshoff has it now. With Kalan. Gets it up to Kalan, out to Cowison. Cowison dumps it down deep for Dynamo. Kalan's in on the forecheck. Here, Hitman will break it out with it. Nice job there by Evans. To angle that player off the puck. Walker comes out with it. Walker gets it up to Evans. That's already offsides. So we got Chapman in on the draw. For Labor and Evans. Bennett has it now. She shoots it in on net. Labor's in. He plays it along the boards. Comes back to Walker. Walker dumps it back down low. Hitman pick it up behind their net. Play it back around to the far boards. Comes out to the center. Bennett picks it up. Bennett passes it up to Evans. Goes off the boards though, and Hitman come away with it. Bennett with a nice job there, blocking that shot. Chapman plays around behind the net to Middleton. Comes off the boards. Hitman able to get a shot off. Now Bennett has it. Tries to get it up to Evans. Goes for an icing though. Hitman winning back. Shot from point. Gets in on. Oh, I don't know how that didn't go in yet. Net got knocked off. I don't know if that was intentional or not. No, the puck was actually underneath Ming, so that's good. Hayescamp wins it over to Monist. Try to play it up the boards, but the Hitmen are able to keep it in. Now it comes back down to Middleton. Middleton plays it over to Monist. Monist gets it out to Hayescamp. Hayescamp skating it out with it. You got Mahoney on his right. Patrick on his left. He centers it to Patrick. It winds up behind the net. Hitman pick it up. Monist tries to keep it in at the point, but he isn't able to do so. Clears it over. They clear the zone. Hayescamp's got it back. Hayescamp centers it. Nobody's there to pick that up. Nice play, though, by Hayescamp. Nice thought. Hitman come away with it. They're coming back up. They're skating into the zone. Benshoff plays that man off the puck there nicely. Monist tries to put it off the boards, but Hitman were able to keep that in. They get back to the point. Now they get it back down low. Back to the point again. Shot in. Tip. Winger with the save. Goes back out. And clears the zone. Hitman coming right back in. Well, goes back out. They got to clear the zone again. Ooh, big hit there on Gadwa. Goes around back. Walker's got it. Plays it up to Kalan. Kalan. Oh, almost over Gadwa. Stolen away by Hitman. Shoots it up and over the net, though. Gadwa has it. Nice poke check there. Gadwa, I think, is going to get a penalty now for cross check. Frustration because kid was holding him. I think I hear Coach Pete asking him, what about the hold? The referee, that is, asking the referee. So with Hitman around the power play, Dynamo's got to set up the box. Middleton's lost his stick. Hitman get it over to center. Oh, nice block there off front by Middleton. He looked like winger on that one. Oh, that one snuck 3 to 5 there. I think they're thinking that somebody was in the crease there. Goalie interference. And there's definitely no video review here, even though we have the video. But there is no video review, so that's going to stand. 3-2 Hitman. Power play goal. Chapman has it. Plays it up to Evans. Evans gets it down deep into the Dynamo or into the Hitman zone. Oh, Patrick was over there. I didn't see him. Patrick was playing that. It's caught up at Patrick's feet, I think. Hitman come away with it. They're breaking it out. Poke deck there by Modest. Evans has it down in the corner. Something going on again behind the play. Benshoff is going to go for interference. Gadlaw gets it, skating out of the zone. Hitman are able to get that away from him. They have it playing it behind their net, breaking it out. Comes out, Gadlaw picks it up, plays it off the boards, tries to bang it back down in. Our Hitmen have it. Walker's over there. Walker plays it in the corner. Hitman get it. They're skating around, back out of the zone. Get it out. They try to get to the point, but nobody was there. Now they're going to be offsides. Now we're going to get a penalty on Middleton. I think they both should go, but cross check is going to be the call. So Dynamo had their fair share of power plays in the second period. And now the Hitmen are starting to get their share. I don't know what's going on here. Hayscamp wins back to Modest. He tries to play it off the boards, but Hitman keep it in. Hitman shot for the blocked out front by Walker. Comes back to the point. Point looking for shot off the post, I think. Evans plays it down over into the corner. Monas tries to tip it out. Oh, it comes right back in. Shot goes wide. I don't think Winger got a piece of that. Puck comes back into the slot. Still holding it. Gets back to the point. Shot. I don't know if that was tipped. That I definitely think would have been goaltender interference. It was definitely in the crease. Now I think Coach Pete's getting a tee. Mahoney's going to serve that. But Bennett has it. Plays it off the boards. Into the Hitman zone. Chapman's in on the forecheck. Hitman tried to break it out. Winds up going off of Bennett's stick, so definitely not an icing. Frazier plays it around the boards. Not able to get it out. Hitman keep it in. Shot up over the top of the net. Back to the point. Trying to play it down low. Into the corner. Shot. Tipped out front. Now they get it back out. Shot. Save wing. Another shot. That goes wide. Hazer with a big hit over there. Yeah, that kid felt that one. Now Hazer picks it up. He's going down. Tries to center it out front. Middleton's not able to keep it in. He plays it back for Chapman. Chapman plays it over. There's Kalan. Penalty's over. Middleton's got it now. Benshoff shoots it down into the zone. Gadwai's down there on the forecheck. Hitman pick it up. And makes it in. Makes its way in on the winger. So he has to cover it with a minute 54 to go. Shot. Save winger. Referee was just explaining to the kids, you got to play the puck. So they're probably lucky that they didn't get called for a couple of penalties there, maybe. Gadwa's got it behind the net. Over in the corner. Plays it down to Kalan. Now it's back to Gadwa. Kalan's got it. Gets it up to the point to Benshoff. Benshoff with a shot. Blocked out front. Callison's got it. Comes back to Middleton. Comes out of the zone. Benshoff picks it up. Gets it up to Callison. He dumps it down low. Goes off for a change. Hitman have it. 1 minute to go in the game. Labor breaks that up. It comes back to Walker. Walker gets it up to Evans, to Patrick. Patrick dumps it down low. They're all fighting for it down there in the corner. Well, now Patrick's going to go for a penalty. Roughing or interference. Player didn't have the puck. So 31 and a half seconds to go. Hitman are back on the power play. Looks like they're just going to try to run the clock out. Passing it back and forth. Now they're skating it into the zone. They get it down deep. Bennett's there. Bennett plays it up for Labor. Evans has it now with 1 second to go. That's going to do it. Well, they're still showing 0.1 on the clock, but game's over. Well, that's going to do it. Dynamo, unfortunately, wasn't able to pull this one out. We'll be back at 6:40 for the next game against the Colorado, I believe it's Colorado Thunderbirds. So we'll see you back then.